my name is Sarah Trevino, and I'm a senior public health studies major at the University of North Carolina, Greensboro. This semester, I chose to complete my community health organization project on Mental Health America of Georgia. They primarily focus on Atlanta and its surrounding areas, but have 6 other affiliates throughout Georgia. Their mission is very straightforward, stating, Mental Health America of Georgia works to enhance the mental health of all Georgians through education, outreach, and advocacy. And to sum up their vision, they want access to prevention, intervention, treatment, and recovery for all Georgians, no matter their culture or services needed. Mental Health America of Georgia has many programs and initiatives. Project Healthy Moms, Kids on the Block, which is the picture of the life-size multicultural puppets that target kids and their mental health. Respect seminars, public policy and advocacy, and mental health first aid, which is a training that helps individuals who don't have clinical training assist someone experiencing a mental health crisis. Here is a job description that I got off the Indeed job posting website, and it's for an executive director at the Mental Health America of Hawaii. In addition to the roles and responsibilities I have listed here, it also listed they are accountable to the board of directors and would supervise 3 to 4 part-time and/or full-time staff. The requirements for this job was a bachelor's degree with 2 years management experience. There are many volunteer opportunities that I found for Mental Health America, not only of Georgia, but for all of its affiliates. And one that I thought was interesting was a peer counseling for their program in North Carolina called the Compeer Program, which will match you with someone in the community who wants to get out of the house and have fun, get matched with an individual living with a mental illness who is seeking friendship with someone who won't judge them. Here is their horizontal organization chart. Since I completed the first one, they have undergone some reorganization and added about 4 staff positions. Here you can see Sarah Schwartz, the executive director, answers to the board. Ellen, Tamir, and Lori all answer to Sarah Schwartz, and the rest of the staff are on the same level of authority, and a few of them work together in groups. For instance, Al Brooks and Judy Knight with the Respect Institute of Georgia, Sarah Yoss and Shannon Bio with the Project Healthy Moms, and Mina Song and Heather Rogers work with youth mental health. Last week I was able to talk to the executive director, Sarah Schwartz, and she broke down the funding sources as I have listed here. 50% come from state government, 20% federal grants, charitable contributions, 20% individuals, and what I was surprised to find was that only 10% came from fundraising. The Moves for Mom 5K actually just happened at the beginning of November, and I had a follow-up email with Janelle Patak, the communications and events coordinator, and she said the event went really well despite the rain. Sarah Schwartz, the executive director, also talked to me about collaborations and partnerships and said the organization wouldn't survive without them. Here are just a few of the many collaborations that she referred to. For instance, the Respect Seminar is a program that facilitates the sharing of individuals' unique stories of recovery from mental illness to a broad range of audience throughout Georgia. One of the last questions I was able to ask Sarah Schwartz, the executive director, about was their evaluation process, and she referred to evaluation as assessing her deliverables, which according to Investopedia is a term used for quantifying goods or services that will be provided upon the completion of a project. She said there are many ongoing projects that didn't have a formal evaluation, but there are also projects that use both formative and summative. For instance, the Kids on the Block used a pre- and post-program evaluation by surveying the audience, which was kids in that instance. I was very fortunate enough to talk to 3 different staff members at Mental Health America of Georgia. And the first person that I talked to was Ellen Yeager, who was the Director of Public Policy and Advocacy, and she really, really stressed the importance of getting involved with your community, being up to date in your career field, and to volunteer. If I were to develop a project for this organization, I would enhance the mental health of all Georgia veterans. My target audience would be veterans. My message would be don't be ashamed. I would want to create an obstacle course that they could compete in. I would obviously have to staff it appropriately, secure funding, present a budget, and use evaluation to see if we are going to continue the project in the future. Thank you for taking the time to listening to my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed yourself.